Speaker recognizes Representative Weiss.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I also rise today in support of Senate Bill 845. I am proud to say that just as we passed a historic budget last year, we are doing so again today and then some. My colleagues have already spoken about many of the powerful investments that have been made in this budget into the foundation allowance for special education, at-risk funding, pre-K, mental health, school safety, teacher recruitment, and so much more. And I rise today to support yet another historic aspect of this bill. Since the passage of Proposal A in 1994, it has been the goal of the legislature to eliminate the funding gap between school districts. And we finally accomplished that with last year's budget. However, there's still one key aspect of school funding that is still totally unequal and inequitable, and that's how we fund our school facilities. Currently, school facilities are funded almost entirely off of local property taxes. So schools and communities with high taxable values often have beautiful, state-of-the-art facilities and amenities, while schools and communities with low taxable values often have to contend with mold, asbestos, lead, rats, and roaches. This is an issue across Michigan in all of our districts, in urban, suburban, and rural schools. I think that we can all agree that at a very minimum, every public school in Michigan should be safe, welcoming, and free of alarming code violations. Included in this budget for the first time ever are funds to help address this issue. This budget includes $20 million for a statewide capital needs study so that we can establish and understand the scope of facility concerns that exist currently across Michigan. It also includes $475 million for a reserve fund for infrastructure needs so that districts who are unable to provide adequate facilities based on their local revenues will have access to statewide funding to supplement their needs. But let me be clear. Much more is needed to address this issue than $475 million. But this is a huge start, this is a huge leap in the right direction, and I hope that we can invest further in this fund in the future, and also work towards finding more long-term, sustainable, and equitable solutions for funding school facilities. I applaud the efforts of leadership in this chamber, the Senate, and the governor's office for including these critical funds. And I enthusiastically support Senate Bill 845 and urge my colleagues to do the same. Thank you, Madam Speaker.